internal corners. They're pretty much the same as the external corner without any cuts in them. Again, what we do, we've got the membrane in. Hope the bun's got hot enough, and we're going to weld that piece in. Now, as I said earlier, the flashings can be up to 10 metres long. They can't be any longer than that, because the roll's only coming 10 metres long. So if you see anybody that's done a 12 metre flashing, they ain't using the right gear. As we did on the top, on the internal corner, what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut that back again for the build-up. Again, there's no need for us to go and return around the corner unless you're going 2 metres, because we're going to put a strap up it again regardless. I'm going to get a piece that I didn't cut right. Right, again, delete that bit. I've got a bit of attention this time. So, anyway, we'll rewind, and now I'm going to cut that bit out there for the build-up. So I do it every day and I still do it wrong.
You know, Doreen, Alan always has one that you prepared earlier.
Yeah, I couldn't fit it in the car. Again, we'll remove the top part. Place it in position. Get the back. Open up the curtains again. I've had it called a few other things, but within videos. So we've got them open, put it down, push it down into the primer, get the feed film, remove the air out the back. Again, do the penny roller. What we're trying to do, if the wall's in and out, concentrate on this end and that end, to try and make sure that part of the flashing stays relaxed. Because the last thing you want to do is try and get it into every single crease and crevice, because these are the only important bits. No picking on the welding because I can't see what I'm doing. And I've got that there. So now we're at that. Again, that's all done. The only bit we've got to worry about then is that corner. So what we're doing again, we're getting a circle. And what we're going to do, we're going to find the centre, the middle. We're going to remove half the backing, fold it back in half, and then turn the white sides in on themselves. We're going to then shove that into that corner and push the two sides down. Once we've done that, we're going to remove some of the film out the back, take the corner, take it up to the corner, and bring the other side up to suit. Making sure we don't pull it away from down there. We then get the penny roller again and get these two bits in first, because they're the critical part. Once they're sealed, the corner's sealed. Once they're in, then we can go around the rest of it. Right, now that, at that point, if we had a lead cover flashing coming down, it'd be completely waterproof. But in this instance, we haven't got this nice little lead cover flashing. So what we're going to do is we're going to put a colour strip up there. Now, We can't weld this back to that because the black won't weld to the black. Only the bitumen will do any welding. So in that situation, what we're supposed to do, and generally only ever do it the once, is we get a little bit of scrap membrane. And steal a bit of bitumen off the back of it, just to tack it back in place. Now, I generally don't do that because what we're going to do, like we do on the outside, is put a cover flashing up there. So providing I've got this back quite neatly anyway, we can then pin that back with the cover flashing. What we're looking at, we're going to get 200mm cover flashing again like we did on the other side because that circle is 200mm. And we're going to aim for approximately there, 30mm again, above. Because what we want to do, we want to turn it onto that top. So you've got your flashing, you've marked it at 30mm. Cut it down, round the bottom two corners off. Then we're going to find that centre. Once we've found the centre, we're just going to break that reinforcement again. So we're looking at, again, an area of about 50mm. So that it's got a flexible piece in it there. Once we've done that, remove the backing, put it in position, pay particular attention to the bottom and the top, ignore the middle. Because what you want to do, you want to get it right back there, you want to get it right back there, the rest will fall into place in its own. So once you've got it in position, again, tack it and tack the bottom. Starting with the easy side, which hasn't got the pig's ear stuck on it, we're going to weld from this middle and come out as we did before. And weld that up. On the other side, where we stole this little bit of bitumen to stick it back, like I said, we can hold it back with this. So you get the penny roller, and what we do is we draw around that pig's ear. So that's held back anyway now. Then we get the normal roll off and weld it up. When we're at that point, again, if we've got a roof light or coping or a capping, we can just cut that off and it'll be sealed. Even if I didn't weld this, providing nothing can get down the back, that has to fill up to 100mm because there's no cuts in the back of it. So why don't we just cut it out and stick it back like we do a PVC corner? That's fine if everybody did exactly the same. But what you'll get is, you might cut it up here, that's right, then you get somebody that always cuts it right at the bottom or slips. Because you've covered it up, you can't see it. So you've got a problem with water getting in there, and you can't see it without taking the corners to pieces. So what we say is, in that situation, no one cuts it. It can't go wrong. So we're at the top. Where we've done that broken reinforcement, what we're going to do, we're going to get the weld off, warm the bitumen up, not too hot because we don't want it molten. We just want it so it will stick. Like so. And then weld that down. One internal corner. Full through.